Good morning, students. Now we are going to start with the next topic, that is magic square. What is a magic square? Magic square is an arrangement of numbers having the same number of rows and columns. First condition is the number of rows and columns should be same. We know these are rows, horizontal, and the vertical are known as columns. So a magic square must have the same number of rows and columns, and the condition is the sum of the numbers in each row, column or diagonal is the same. For example, if I add these numbers, if I add these numbers, or if I add these numbers, if I add diagonally, the sum should always be same. For example, here 2 plus 7 plus 6. Now 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. Now if I check vertically, 2 plus 9, 11. 11 plus 4, 15. Now let us check diagonally. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 8, 15. So this is a magic square in which the sum of numbers along the row, column or diagonals is the same. Now, next is exercise 2.3. The first question of this exercise is find the value of the following by observing patterns. A part 137 plus 9. Now, what we will do, we will try to make the number simpler so that our calculations can become easy. Now, 9 can be split up like 10 minus 1. So, after that, what I can do? I can write it like this: 137 plus 10 minus 1. So this is associative property under addition. You can mention it here, associative property under addition. Then after this we can operate 137 plus 10 is 147 minus 1. My answer is 146. So we can see it can make our calculations easy, right? Similarly, B part of the question is 637 plus 99. Now 99 can be written as 100 minus 1. So again, by associative property, I can write it like this: 637 plus 100 minus 1. 637 plus 100 is 737 minus 1. The answer is 736. C part 217 minus 99. Now again 99 can be written as 100 minus 1. Now see here, I am having a negative sign in front of the bracket, so signs will change. It will become 217 minus 100 plus 1. Now 217 minus 100 is 117 plus 1. The answer is 118. D part of this question is 516 plus 999. Now this can be easily written as 1000 minus 1. So 516 plus 1000 minus 1. Again by associative property, 516 plus 1000 is 1516 minus 1. The answer is 1515. Now next is the question, which of the following will not represent 0? A part 1 plus 0. Now 1 plus 0, answer is 1. It means this is not equal to 0, so this does not represent 0. B part 0 into 0. Now you will tell 0 into 0 is 0. It means this represents 0. C part of the question is 0 divided by 2. Now 0 divided by 2, answer is 0. So this represents 0. Next is 10 minus 10 divided by 2. Now 10 minus 10 is 0. 0 divided by 2, answer is 0. So it means it represents 0. Next question is, if the product of two whole numbers is 0, can we say that one or both of them will be 0? Justify through example. Yes, we can say that one or both of them will be 0. Now we know if product of two numbers is 0, so at least one should be 0, then only the product will be 0. For example, 0 into 8, 0, 4 into 0, 0, or both can also be 0. So at least one of them, or you can say one or both, can be 0. Next question is, if the product of two whole numbers is 1, can we say that one or both of them will be 1? Justify through example. Now we know if the product of two whole numbers is 1. How is it possible? When both the numbers will be 1, 1. Because 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. So this is only true when each of the number is 1. Next, study the following pattern and write its next 4 steps. So this is the pattern. 1 into 8 plus 1 is 9. 1 into 1 2 12 into 8 plus 2 is equal to 98. 123 into 8 plus 3 is 987. 1 2 3 4 into 8 plus 4 is equal to 9876. 1 2 3 4 5 into 8 plus 5 is equal to 98765. So clearly what will be the next? 1 2 3 4 5 6 multiplied by 8 plus an increase in 1 here, 6 is equal to 98765. Then next will come 4. Similarly 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 into 8 plus an increase in 1, 7 is equal to what will come here? 98765. Next 3. Next 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 into 8 plus, so here it will be 6 7, here will be 8 is equal to 9876543, then 2. Next 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 into 8 plus 8 and 1 increase, here it will come 9. So 9 is equal to 9876543, then after 2 we will write a 1, right? So this is the pattern. These are the next 4 steps of the pattern. Next question is your home assignment. Complete the magic square such that the sum of row, column or diagonal is 24. So this is the magic square given to you. Complete it and write down the work very neatly in your notebooks. Thank you. Have a nice day.